Hi, y'all. Today I'm going to talk about how to use Evernote to organize everything, and I mean everything in your life. I've talked about Evernote before because I use it a lot, and I use it for a lot of different things. But the way I use it has evolved in the years that I've used it. So, what can it do for you? Storing critical information in Evernote protects you in case you have, say, a house fire or flooding. Your data will all be stored in the cloud, in Evernote's cloud. It helps you declutter. My husband, Jim, is an IT guy of more than 30 years in IT management, but he still uses index cards, and they're all over the place. So, decluttering is great. You can also encrypt, password protect a note. So if there's something that you don't want just anyone to get into, you can store it in Evernote and password protect it. You can take pictures and store information from your phone. It's easy to do. All you have to do is just take a snapshot and tag it in Evernote. Say I use it a lot for if I find a sauce that I like or some product or a wine that I'll taste that I like. It's great for storing things that you need with you all the time, like your list of medicines. And I keep those in Evernote so that anytime I need to look that up and the dosages, I can do that. I also use Evernote for note taking. I love to take courses, online courses, or pre-COVID, I took in-person courses sometimes. And it's a great note-taking app because I can tag my notes so as to keep them all together for that same course. So anytime I need to, when it comes time to study for a test or just prepare for, the end of the class and just review, I can always go back and review. Tagging groups things by topic. There's even a whole system called the Secret Weapon that is based on David Allen's Getting Things Done system. And there's a website called thesecretweapon.org that shows you how to set Evernote up for that. And I have used that and go back to it from time to time because it's an excellent system. So I'm in the Evernote Mac desktop app. There's one for Windows as well. So if you really if you're serious about using Evernote, you could use the web interface. It's nice. It doesn't look that much different from the native app, but I like to have an app, so I like to use it this way. An individual file in Evernote is called a note. So here at the top left, I can click Create a New Note, and the notes are going to go into notebooks. I have one that's called Cabinet, which is just kind of like a file cabinet. It's just general things that I want to store. But I depend less on notebooks than I do on tags to sort my content. So I will show you that in a little bit. But this is my cabinet notebook. Now there's also such a thing as a stack. And if you look down here on the sidebar here on the left, you'll see where it says Learning Stack. These are courses that I've taken, the 3 certification courses I've taken from HubSpot, and those are just notes. These are documents from the course or notes on just articles, anything that relates to the courses. I've got screenshots in there. I've got a table of contents, which is easy to do in Evernote. I can make a table of contents out of any group of notes, and it's very simple to do and very handy because each one of these links goes to the actual note. So that's a great way to keep things organized. The other thing you need to know about are tags. Now, tags are kind of the secret of Evernote. That's what makes it as awesome as it is. So Evernote's one of the only apps that will let you actually nest tags. Look here under F where I've got fake clients, and you can see there's a 0 because I don't really have anybody tagged as just a fake client. But you see on the other side, on the right of that tag, it says 2, and it's got the little down arrow. That tells you that there are tags nested under that. So I've got fake client number 1 and fake client number 2. That's how you use tags, and that's how you nest them. And we'll talk more about the clients in just a minute. But say I wanted to have a stack called home, just things about and for my home. I might name the stack home, but then I might have notebooks for cleaning tips, for decorating, or for recipes, just depending on how I want to use those. Now, one of the things that I use Evernote for, that I really love it for, is gathering content. So let's say I run across this blog post that this video is based on, and I decide I want to save it. Evernote has what they call the Evernote Clipper, which allows you to clip articles from anywhere on the web and save them into Evernote very easily. So I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to click on this little green elephant that says Clip to Evernote. And it's going to load the web clipper. Now I can do article, I can do a simplified article, which just kind of simplifies the format, or the full page. I can just bookmark it, or I can screenshot it. Now it asks me where I want to put it, in the cabinet, okay, and I can add a tag here. I could say Evernote, or I could say productivity. So I've got 2 tags on this one note. I could also call it blog post, since it's something that I wrote. Maybe I want to keep up with my own blog posts. Who knows? And maybe apps. So I can tag it however I want, and it will save those. I want to just save the article, and I'm going to click Save Clip. Now I can go back to my Evernote app and all notes here. And there's my note. And notice that it saves it pretty well. It saves the formatting pretty well. I mean, I've got all the images and screenshots. Up here at the top, at the left, you can see the notebook I put it in. And if I wanted to move it to a different notebook, all I'd have to do is just click there and put it in whichever notebook I wanted to. Now, if I wanted to search for it, let's just say I want to go here, go to all notes. I'm going to have to blur that. That's okay though, because I'm not moving it. So let's say tag Evernote, and there it is. So I could search, I can do a search on pretty much anything I want to do a search on and I can search by tag, which makes it more specific and easier to find things. Now, the way I use it for work, let's go here to my fake clients tag. Remember, this is a nested tag. So if I have a new note and the client wants me to first, I would tag it, fake client 1, and it's going to pop up and give you suggestions. And then I could tag, here is the, and if I had an image that I wanted to put in there, I could drag the image, drag and drop it. So you can keep pretty much anything you want to keep, and anything that relates to that client, I'm going to tag fake client 1. Now I'm going to get out of that, and I'm going to go here to fake client 1, and I'm going to find, and I'm going to go over here to fake client 1, and I'm going to find my information here. So as many notes as I want to tag. So if they gave me passwords or login credentials, as many notes or things as I want to tag, all I have to do is add this fake client 1 tag, and it tells me, and at a glance I can pull up anything that's just related to fake client 1. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning a little more about Evernote, and I hope you'll start using it. It's not the cheapest app on the block, but it's really one of the best, and it's one of the most useful and in both your work and your day-to-day life. So I strongly encourage you to use it. I don't get anything whether you do or not, so this is not for my financial gain, just one person sharing something really helpful with another. What I would love is for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel right down there. Just click the little bell and you'll get notified every time I publish a new video, which is just about once a week, usually on Monday. And I'd love for you to follow me online. My website is bethgsanders.com, and I am Beth G. Sanders on Twitter and Beth G. Sanders online on Instagram and Facebook. You can look for the B, and anywhere you see the B, that's me. So look me up online and let's connect. Until then, have a great week. Bye now.